Just a caffeinated thought about the alien situation. The media's really going nuts over this UFO report coming out of the Pentagon soon. I'm actually predicting first contact with alien life by early 2022. See, the universe works in mysterious ways. Hold on, it's about to get deep. But there's one way it works that's not so mysterious, and that's that it has a tendency to keep hitting us harder and harder when we ignore its more subtle words. Like when we refuse to learn something, those reverberations of the space-time continuum, they return, vibrating louder and louder until we get knocked into the next dimension, if that's what it takes to learn a lesson. One of our most precious gifts is that power we have of awareness. That gift, I think it was given to us for empathy, not arrogance. I mean, the fact that we cannot perceive of an awareness greater than ourselves is not evidence that we are the highest, but that the limits of our awareness are fairly low, and we're not the wisest creature in the universe. We're not even nobler than most animals. Out of those of us that we select to lead us, we consistently choose cannibals who are just eating and eating as if nothing else matters. We're not at the top of an evolutionary ladder. I mean, we do some amazing things, but we're also kind of headed toward disaster. It's because the lesson that we keep ignoring is humility, which requires basic civility, a little tranquility, accountability, credibility, adaptability, and responsibility. Responsibility, the ability to respond, to not choose to pile wrong upon wrong, but be impeccable with our actions and words, and not resort to regurgitating the absurd so we can fantasize about controlling an uncontrollable world, let alone a universe that's ridiculous. Humility, just a little bit, and then we won't have to numb ourselves to reality. We don't have to be powerless, and we shouldn't be doing less. It's just maybe the universe was not created for us, but we were created, like everything else, for a purpose, and we can have a little confidence in our purpose, like a dog is confident about catching a frisbee. We should have faith in our ability to make good use of the earth, the water, the wind, and the fire set before us without getting all nervous, but anything beyond that, humility. Nothing, nobody out there owes us anything. We're the ones in debt. Life isn't just a gift, it's an obligation. There's a purpose and an intention in every minute, every day, every year, every life, every generation. And the true meaning of all that, does anybody think they know it? That's why we gotta just do our best in each moment and then let go of it. That's what it means to be in flow. Act, then let go. In each instant, in each instance, we are not the masters. We're the servants. We don't have that divine sense to know what truly lies within the objects of our judgments. We don't know what came before or what will be the final repercussions. You know when you're looking at your phone for a little bit too long and you finally lift up your eyes and suddenly the size of your awareness just gets maximized? You know, we can imagine that there's a greater consciousness outside of what we can imagine, but it's never going to be up to us to provide the kind of eyes that can truly see beyond what we can fathom. Humility means we have one job to do. We know what it is. It's to take care of me and you. And that's true whether our community service is reporting the news or pushing a broom. That is the purpose of Women and Men. And if we keep denying this, we're going to come to our end. If we keep propping up cannibals, because really, we just want to act like them. Let's sell tickets to the apocalypse. Let's make some money off this, no matter the mayhem. If we keep pretending that there's no greater purpose other than ourselves, ignoring the less and less subtle vibrations coming from that higher realm, sending us tests that we keep failing to just care for each other, protect each other. Instead, we keep blaming and complaining. The experiment of democracy is straining. There's no greater sin than denying the past instead of making reparations, sending our tax money overseas to bomb children. God forgive what humankind has become. The future, it's not clear. Everybody said 2020 was a terrible year, but man, when the aliens come for a visit, maybe then we'll have something to fear. Wake us up, finally. Shock us into humility. Or at least take our jobs more seriously. But I don't know, maybe not. What do I know? Just a caffeinated thought.